People who are selfish are shameless. They feel sorry that they are caught, but show no remorse. People ask many probing questions along the lines of who am I, questioning to find out the nature of their existence. Now, I have already done tapes readily available on YouTube informing the nature of human existence broadly, but the answer to who am I is specific to an individual. And so she has to pursue, go on an expedition to find that out, which is exactly the crossroad most people reach where they rather other people tell them who they are as individuals. How? I mean, how can that be? How can that be? How can that be when you, among all the living creatures, are the only species called being, which is because you were born already knowing how you think, feel, and experience life. So called being because you only need to be yourself and not become. If you become, you can only become full of yourself, referring to lifestyle, physicality. People confuse life with lifestyle. Life refers to your physical life, which comes with the defined boundaries of space and time. Of time, your three score and ten, and perhaps a little bit more. Of space, your height and shoulder width. And in addition, however, you are a spirit being, an eternal spirit being at the core. So even after your body and mind returns to dust, you will continue to exist eternally in the spirit realm. Hmm? You are an eternal spirit being. Lifestyle is an expedition, and your intellect is your tool to do the exploring with for exploration. That's all it is. The intellect is not for drawing conclusions. If you start drawing conclusions, you take it in the wrong direction. The intellect is a tool for exploration. It has no ceiling, no top line. It wants to grow and go indefinitely. Yeah? It doesn't like boundaries. It's there to explore. Just keep going and keep going and keep going. And you should. Life is an expedition. Your intellect is your tool for exploration. You shouldn't be anchoring. Hmm? If you anchor, how can you explore? Hmm? You've got to set sail. So your five common logical senses are only outward bound. Remember that. They have limitations. To know the nature of your existence being a spirit being, who you are at the core, you've got to gather experience. You've got to garner experience. An individual as 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 an is something you've got to do on your own. Yeah, acquiring experience is something you have to do on your own. Hmm? Look, life is real, God is real. Okay? And that's true. You don't gather that from, truth is not something you get out of the mouth of a professor or reading a book. Truth and reality are related. Reality never changes. Yeah? You can only come to terms with it. And as for truth, they're related. Truth, because truth is something you come to realize. It's when you go, wow, now I got it. Because reality never changes. It's what comes naturally. If you have to invent it, then it's a down lie. So you've got to do it on your own. Experience is something you get on your own. That's when you become unbeatable by AI. AI is man-made. You can't defeat the people who made it. Hmm? What the AI can't duplicate is experience. So perceiving God as spirit being as well as perceiving your own spirit nature requires journeying inward inside yourself to gather and garner the experience. It is impossible to do that through logic. You can only surrender to such a process by way of inner engineering, a process I've already documented in a tape available on YouTube, my YouTube channel. You journey inward to find the nature of your existence, and in finding it, you need to blossom. Blossom, having found your niche, your unique lane, as you go on becoming a better and better version of yourself. Again, I have also made the case that whereas you can compete with other people, and if you do, that you should compete to win, I've gone to great lengths on tape establishing that you were born yearning for fulfillment, that you start in basic survival mode, being born with instinct and a reptilian brain like the other creatures, boundary setting reptilian brain, but that you're supposed to elevate and transcend into using your cerebral cortex, wherein lies your intellect. Use it as you pursue your career ambition, and from there to become a visionary, which is a larger ambition. Not wanting to be up on anyone else, but instead, right, wanting for others the same things you want for yourself. That you must be a person of integrity, keeping your humanity lit. That's how you do that. And in so doing, people see your integrity and give you their trust. The other living creatures come with the ceiling. They come with top and bottom lines. So they come with a top line. Not so with human beings. They only have a bottom line, a date of birth and a date of expiration, but they have no top line. They can become any and all. And can only become full, other creatures can only become full-fledged. A full-fledged dog, cat, horse, mule, cow, and so on. They don't have choices. They can't make choices. So they can only become full-fledged. So you, a human being, should want to also become a full-fledged human being. Why not? In addition, you're able to freely make choices. You come without a ceiling, no top line, able to become whatever you want to be without limitation. So as long as you have breath, my friend, and your cognitive remains intact, you should continue to blossom and only become full-fledged whenever you are dead. Why wouldn't you want to become a full-fledged human being? Please answer that. These are the kinds of people that routinely come on this platform, reality with partiality. People who have had successful careers and are working on realizing their vision. Yeah? People who, among other things, are involved in providing public and community service. People who are reaching and giving back because they want to leave the world and country and world by extension a better place, better than the way they found it. So they are trending in the right direction. Being universal. God is one and the universe is one energy. You have to open up. In the spirit realm, there are no boundaries. It's all open space, free. As opposed to the masses who are here, shamelessly so, to exploit. Therefore, let it be so. It'Allah. KSC say ya. Ayo.